Done.
Hey guys, I'm Jeff. And I'm covering online game. So, to my understanding, there are 4 different kinds of game. There's day game, night game, social circle, and online. Who here is best at day game? Good.
I'm pretty good at day game.
Alright.
Yeah.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Who's best at night game? Night game cold approach. Alright, that's like half of us. Who's really good at social circle game? Yeah, I think that's your specialty, actually.
What about on substances game?
That usually counts as night game.
Alright.
On substances game?
Yeah.
You mean like ecstasy? Or like...
I mean substances.
We mean use your imagination.
What's the other one?
Online game.
I like this game too.
Which is
Not sober game.
which is about 80% of my lays, so
There you go.
I'm best at promethazine.
Why are you so good at fucking online game, bro?
I'm gonna go through that right now. Alright, so exercise 1. I guess that's all you have right now. What kind of pictures do we have? Alan, what kind of pictures do we have?
Alright, well I don't know how many pictures you want to introduce, I put everything in one.
Okay.
So I got a sunset on a beach with a boat in the back, some birds flying, a guy DJing, I'm in front with a beer, wearing the same shit as I am now except I got candy, and a palm tree.
Candy with a K.
Yeah. That's what I got.
Alright,
Wear shorts.
Oh yeah, shit, forgot about that.
And spike
but
the hair.
it's like, you know, it's kind of like a last minute thing
Yeah.
for me to show up at this party.
Try to
so
look,
it's
try to
like-
look like a Guido.
Oh.
I'm telling you, that's a winner right there.
Yeah, you need to be way more orange than you are right now.
Alright. I'm working on it.
Alright, salesman, how about you?
I have a picture actually on my Plenty of Fish profile when I was 18. I'm 28 now, so it's a little old.
Yeah.
So I think I need to update this picture. So,
You should, it's misleading.
Okay.
Well, what'd you look like when you were 18? Let's start with that.
yeah, I kind of look. That's a shocker when I meet the person. It's like, oh,
Okay, yeah.
sorry, it's a little,
That's no bueno.
older now.
Alright, how about Kenny?
Got me with a surfboard, one. I got me with 2 chicks. Got me with guitar.
Alright. So, sounds like you get the idea. Ideally, you'd have between 3 and 4 pictures, and they are social proofing yourself. Whatever way you want. If you want beach, music, you want to be around chicks all the time, that's great. I have, I think, 3 pictures, and 2 of them are with 1 chick, and 1 of them is with 2 chicks. So there isn't actually much variety there. It's actually kind of redundant, but it gets the job done. So for self-summary, what did you guys write? Dylan, what did you write?
Alright.
Okay. Jack, what did you write?
I just got here. I just said my name is Jack. I'm from Huntington Beach. Just not looking for anything in particular. Just here to have fun, basically.
Okay.
A kid of the universe.
You put that?
Yeah.
You get a gold star. Alright, never have I done, but really want to. Who has an answer for that?
Skydiving.
Come on. Oh, quick thing. What's up? Do you have a question?
No.
Okay. Who here already has a profile online?
That's not almost everyone.
We're gonna like a Facebook profile.
Fuck you.
Online game, bro.
Okay, Cupid, Plenty of Fish.
Match.com.
No, I'm serious.
I read it on
I don't know.
yeah.
I pulled the profile on
Pay?
Facebook. Oh.
Match.com
I don't do
page.
that. No one.
Yeah, but
It's $26 a month. I used to pay it, but then
Yeah.
Cheaper than.
Or
No,
what he
never mind.
said.
It's anyway.
Number 2. It's actually a pretty good site.
What? Oh, the bucket list? Yeah.
I'm getting too many chicks from OKC and POS, so I don't find the need to pay for it. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Well, this is before I even started game. I was on Match.com. It was awesome. I didn't know shit, and I was getting a bunch of dates. So.
You got a lot? Yeah?
I have a lot of dates. Alright, this was before anything.
Oh, okay. So it's just really awkward, sitting aside from the table.
Hey,
So what do you
I'm
guys
just
do?
saying no comment. I'm just saying no comment. I don't
Gentlemen never tell. It's tough.
No, but it is awesome. It's a good sign.
Alright, so is anyone who has an online profile right now doing well? Alright.
Not bad.
What I'm doing with my life? Who has an answer? It's okay, there are no wrong answers.
Mine on OkCupid is sales, period, and then work hard, play harder. That's it.
I approve. Gonna be in my near future. Did anyone fill it out? Number 4.
I filled everything out.
So what'd you put?
Well, it's congruent with my number 3.
Speak up, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Project being alphabet.
We didn't hear your number 3.
So my number 3 is the same as number 4. It's just living it up.
Alright.
Living it up.
Living it up.
There it is.
Joe.
The only thing with that is that implies that you're not doing it now, though.
No, because it's
Say-
what
say-
I'm
say-
doing with
just-
my life is living it up, and what I'm doing in the near future is living it up.
There you
So
go.
it's now and
Oh,
future.
but that's if they follow one after the other.
Yeah,
Oh,
assuming
I
they
see.
read it like this.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not what OkCupid is. I know
Is
that,
this a
like
template?
that, because that one's not. That question's not.
So what
like,
question was that?
Well, if I'm just saying, if number 4 is
Number four?
standalone, what was your answer again?
Living it up.
Living it up even more. That's all you need. Just add in even more, and that fixes it.
I like your analytical approach.
I like keep it as just like
Nothing
short
can
as
fly
possible.
under your radar.
It's just like I just like 2 words, just fix everything. Like, it's easy.
I think you're gonna be a good coach. Alright. Number 5. I'm really good at.
Oh, I got one.
Who said that?
Oh, me.
Okay.
I wrote on my OkCupid profile, I wrote, really good at covertly putting stickers on people's chairs so they have my name is Jack on their ass when they walk away. I don't know, just like some, oh yeah, I wrote also,
Fuck you, bitch.
I wrote, I'm really good at bowling a perfect game on Wii Bowling every single time, and I said I'm pro at shits.
That's actually good.
Yeah,
That's
it
good, that's
works
good,
really well.
that's good,
It goes
that's
live,
good.
and they're always like,
Really good.
I stole all my concepts from him, anyway, so just listen to what he says.
Thank you. Alright, give us something on you. Which 3 adjectives describe you the most? Do you have an answer, Ilya?
Crazy.
I agree.
Totally James Allen.
I agree.
Smart.
You say smart?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone have anything besides that?
Besides those?
Stereotypical Russian.
Spontaneous multitasking.
Everyone thinks it. I mean,
Sinister?
Oh, it's over there.
Where are we on?
Fuck you, Danny. Fuck you. Fuck you. Anally. No, where are you?
Here.
Hey, give me a phone.
Anally, yes, it's like uptight.
815. Can someone open the door for Danny? Alright, Greg's gonna be outside waiting for you. Alright, bye. First thing people notice about me.
That
I left that
Asian.
blank. I honestly didn't notice at all.
My curly
Put
locks.
that to an Asian. That's what I wrote.
The first thing everybody notices about me.
Alright. You are most motivated by. Favorite books, movies, shows, music, food. I don't give a fuck about that. How many hours? Alright. How many hours did you spend with your significant
Actually,
other?
just to say something about that for the favorite books, movies, shows, like music and food is just be honest about that. Like, don't like hide shit. Like, it doesn't matter whether you like some nerdy like fucking movie. Like, put it on there. Like, if you do like that kind of stuff and it's not on there, then you go and meet her and she can tell. Like, if she asks you about it, it's just going south from there. Like, just be honest about like your shit. Like, except porn movies, leave those off.
Wait, I can't share my love of Anal Furies XXX3? That's my favorite movie of all time, man. Rotten Tomatoes give it like 95%.
The world must know. Improves the
It's
close
right
rate.
here.
Yes.
Am I wrong? Like,
Yeah.
Well, I could totally believe like a guy like having a favorite show as like 30 Rock and being straight. Just to clarify that, and being straight. Like I don't know, like.
Yeah, I mean, I
It's
don't
not my
find it
favorite show.
inherently feminine. I guess it could be slightly feminine, but I don't. Whatever.
She's just bitching. You should put 30 Rock. You should put your favorite show as 30 Rock in parentheses, and if you don't like that, fuck you. There it is.
I think you should message that girl saying, "Hey, my favorite is 30 Rock. Let's go on a date."
Yeah.
I feel like the most ridiculous like combination of like movies and like I mean like just what do you put like every single like whatever movie like from every like most ridiculous sides of whatever the movie can be like except for reasons and everything and like eventually someone is I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
Basically, he's putting
I just thought
a
of
bunch
a good,
of ridiculous movies on it.
I just thought of a good idea for a profile. What if you, I don't know how much the character length is, but what if you try to just list as many movies as you possibly can, like list just like 500 movies?
Hey, did you get lost again?
But I mean,
I'm gonna find out.
Only those movies that actually.
Hey, can you talk to this guy?
Actually like?
He's
I
failed
mean,
hard.
I list like 20 movies, like 30 different.
Well, no. What you do is you put like 500 movies that are like all the most popular ones that like girls have on there, and then you'd be like, oh my god, we have all the same movies in common. And they're gonna look at your profile.
I love
like,
Walk to Remember.
Yeah, they're gonna have like 5, and then you're gonna have 500, and like those 5 are gonna be in there. I don't know. They'd probably find it amusing if you were just like, we might be soulmates. You know.
What if you put like?
You can never go wrong with Point Break.
You can never go
So-
wrong with Point Break.
never. This is LA.
What if you put like so 1, so 2, so 3, so 4, and so 5?
I've never heard of those movies.
All the police academies. That's
No,
it. Police Academy 1 through
well,
8.
more like the child. Like,
Oh, Saw!
yes.
Oh.
I also like Hostel and Human Centipede. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some real good dates off that.
Well, don't let me ask you what the fuck.
Ideal first date, I would chop you into pieces.
How about you put your favorite movie, Police Academy Mission to Moscow? Just leave it at that.
Ooh, that should be your only mention of being Russian on there. Just have one reference. That's it.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright.
He's Russian and Ukrainian.
Oh, you're Ukrainian too?
Yes.
Aren't you pure Ukrainian? You're not Russian, right? At all, right?
Well.
Way to be racist, man.
They took over there,
That's
remember?
fucked up.
He's white. Can you racist against white people?
Asian.
That's actually the only racism you're allowed to have.
Well,
Yeah, it's the only
yeah.
it's the only race you can just
It's
make
the only
fun of.
racism
Like
allowed.
Go.
Did he get lost again?
No, he's
white
he's
people
taking
actually
this.
have it kind of rough. Like I don't know. Black guy can stand
Whoa,
up at the table and be
Wait,
like,
so where are we?
Guys.
Where
Just
are
out
we?
of curiosity, what you guys put for number 10?
But it depends on how significant.
That's a good answer.
Closed monogamous relationship.
Depends on how significant.
I put 3. Why? What's the stock answer?
I'd say 2 minutes. It's all I need.
See, I'm here.
Fuck you.
I love you too, boo.
Come here.
Oh, we got handouts.
I'm giving you homework. It's like you actually went to college this time.
I'm gonna fill this one too.
Sit
Shit.
down.
Excuse me, bud. What's up, guys?
Go on.
Alright, 11. What are 6 things I can never do without?
My car, my hair, my laptop, my board, my slow cooker, and my phone.
Alright, anybody have any answers that aren't similar to that?
Weed.
Food, water, shelter, my body, cute girls, and the internet.
Alright, it's pretty good.
Can I cheat and use hydros?
Sure.
Tomatoes, spinach, turkey, lettuce, and red onions. The ingredients to my Subway sandwich.
I wish Hydro were here.
Oh, he said you should go to the CC meet or on the 6th so you can show your real online game. I don't know why he said that. I don't know why he said that.
Ooh.
What does he mean? Is that new blood?
Yeah, new blood. So he's calling you out, bro.
He wants you to speak.
Sounds like a
But everything I learned comes from him, so the hell's the point of that?
There we go.
Whatever.
All right, where we at?
I spent a lot of time thinking about.
I have a good one.
Yes.
Once, when the great master Yao Shan was sitting, a man asked him, what are you thinking? Sitting here so fixedly. The master answered, I'm thinking of not thinking. The man asked, how do you think of not thinking? The master answered, not thinking.
Did that come from that book? Yeah?
Comes from...
You're a thief. Anyone else have any answers for that? Alright. The most private thing I'm willing to admit.
I cried watching The Lion King.
That's a good
5?
one.
12.
That's a good.
I don't blame you. I still feel really sad when Mufasa dies.
That's a good one.
I wrote when I was 10, one time I peed in a kid's orange soda and he drank it and no one ever found out and I felt really bad about it.
That's your story?
And then I wrote, what? You said private. I mean, it's private, so that's exactly what I wrote.
Is that your story?
Yeah, it's a total true story.
You're fucked up.
That's terrible. I think it's hilarious.
Remind me never to drink anything around me.
I was 10 years old.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good one. You might want to pull that one back just a little
They
bit.
said private, especially for the crowd.
I know it said private, but like when an OkCupid profile says like you should answer this question, it's not answer it honestly. It's answer it honestly in a way that girls want to fuck you. Like
Honestly, hey, it's worked so far.
If you were
that's true. Alright, that's true.
Well, it works well in the field. Alright, you said you should message me if.
Mine is no one's allowed to steal this. I said only 47 people have ever messaged me on this site. 46 were men. You can message me if you want to double one of those numbers.
Alright.
I don't know where I came up with that.
Alright.
You can keep it.
You seem like pretty basic answers. Most of them. So we're going to try to spice it up a little bit by being ridiculously stupid.
Cool.
So, we're going to look at exercise 2. How much battery life do I have left on that?
Half. Should be good.
Fuck. Alright.
Gangs and crime are the first two words.
So I realize, I mean, different things work for different people, but I like to role play a fuckload. And it actually helps me because I actually do read a lot, and I can create some pretty cool stuff. So I actually just went through a list of some movies I found on my computer, and just found a couple themes, concepts, stuff like that. You could take a minute and circle whichever ones you feel comfortable incorporating into a story. Like, let's say you like superheroes. You can put my self-summary. I'm a superhero. I fight crime at night. Feel free to join me if you want, but you know, don't be too whatever. Don't get me caught. Don't get me killed.
Fuck animals.
You're into that?
No.
Fucking animals?
Of course I am. Rainbows? Yeah.
These are all really good.
Yeah. Typically, these are it's just fiction that appeals to guys, to us. But there's some things that I left out that appeals to guys because it's just weird for girls. Like, oh yeah, put that in. That's pretty good. I actually have that in my profile too. I missed that. But like, if you're talking about being an assassin or being a commando or something, or like being a soldier like that, I would typically keep that shit away from girls.
Is an assassin out here? Or ninja?
Ass whooping commando?
Huh?
You said ass whooping commando?
Assassin, commando.
Assassin.
Assassin.
Huh? Well, it's harder to incorporate into female-friendly vibes, I feel. You could if you want. It's just you could add that in if you want. So, circle at least 5, I guess. And now, self-summary. Incorporate 2 of them at least.
Alright.
Ninjas, bounty hunters.
Incorporate that to your number one. Myself, someone.
I'm a ninja and I'm a bounty hunter as well.
Alright, not bad, right? That's actually a lot more interesting than what most people put. Hi, I'm an average guy working 9 to 5. I like long walks on the beach. You should message me. I'm looking for a girlfriend. Blah 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 blah. Fuck that. I'm a ninja and a bounty hunter.
You said it's not a feminine friendly, vibe.
No,
Assassins, you meant.
Yeah, like to if you kind of kill people, like maybe like a gangster, you're like, oh, I'm a gangster, whatever. Like I'm hustling. But if you say I'm an assassin, it's just like, oh well, this guy's gonna kill me. I mean, it depends on you. I don't feel comfortable using it, but you could if you want. Oh yeah. Number 2, never have I done, but really want to. Incorporate two from the list.
Go with a big furry orange alien from Mars to arrive in a volcano.
You have a win.
You get another gold star. Alright, Jesus.
Alright.
Jesus the Catholic.
Walk on water's not on here.
Hey, I want some wine. Anyone have any water?
I have no idea.
Alright, let's turn to wine. Jesus, give me number 3.
Crucified.
Incorporate at least 2.
Speaking of Jesus, how about for number 2, rise from the dead?
Sure.
Supernatural.
Have eternal life. Hey, Sus, got anything for me? Alright.
Take
Okay,
something, man.
For what?
number 3.
3.
Incorporate 2 or more from the list.
Using jujitsu to spar with superheroes and Spartans.
Alright, I like that. You there, who I will not name. Actually, you know what? It's fine. Church. What are you really good at? What's going to be in your near future?
It's gonna be my near future, being a Western outlaw, and having nature be my house.
Sleep under the stars? Yeah?
Anywhere I lay my head is home. Oh yeah,
That's poetic.
there it is.
Alright, I'm going to skip number 6.
like Jack's face.
Kumar, number 7. Kumar.
First thing people notice about me. I don't know if it's written.
Oh, you just tell me what you put.
For
Because this is an OKC question.
on my actual profile.
You could if you want.
I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose. Like, I don't know, like. This is
Alan.
just not my style. Like,
Alright, that's fine.
yeah.
Alan, do you have anything for number 7?
I have something. I guess we can go to any of them. Kind of makes sense though.
Alright, sure. What do you have?
Going on adventures while Jedi flipping on drugs.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
That was very good.
See that thing.
Where's drugs?
Danny boy, number 8.
Number 8, I am most motivated by. I have to pick something from here.
Just
Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, training my own Pikachu. Boats, islands, volcanoes, gladiators, having a Spartan body.
Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's get number 9. And 10. I keep forgetting your name. Can I just call you Grease? Just kidding. Oh, right. You can't be in this. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Dylan, number 11.
Oh.
6 times
You can just list 2 if you don't want to think that much.
I ain't got there yet.
Okay, Jack, what do you have?
Which one number? 10?
11.
11. 6 things I can never do without. I love nature and training my Pokemon to fight samurai while looking at airplanes while I'm tripping on drugs. That's what I got.
Alright. I'm just going to skip the last 2. Basically, you guys get the point. The message we're trying to convey here is that we don't really care about this site. I mean, we're here to get girls, of course. but we're not the kind of people that sit in front of it going, okay, I need something witty here. No. Fuck. It's just, I'm done with it. You can like it if you want.
It's like you're not trying too hard.
Yeah. So as long as you just make it ridiculous, you don't have to incorporate these at all. It's just an easy way to... Do you have a question?
Yeah. Oh. Speaking for me now?
Of course.
Wait, I didn't want to interrupt you though. Alright, well, is there another way to do it so that you look different but not like a weirdo? Because if you list some of this stuff, to me it seems like on first impression it could be kind of weird to the person.
Look like a weirdo. Who cares?
Thanks. But you know what I mean? Just
It's all about just like being yourself. Like
There
this
are
is just
girls
like one
hot
idea.
chicks
This
that
is
fucking-
this is meant to like this is meant to like give you new ideas and like open up like you to a new perspective. Like you can find something that's right in between these two.
okay, but
You
just,
know.
that's just the idea of being
Yeah,
different
it's the
or something.
idea.
Alright.
Like the whole thing is it's putting like ideas in there. You know, like.
Something that stands out from the average Joe.
Yeah.
Right.
And it should trigger some kind of attraction switches.
Okay.
Alright. This next part you guys don't have. But some things you might notice, actually. Out of all of these, not all of this is basically the OkCupid questions, except for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I just threw that into, give you something to think about and not make it too close to OKC, but if you circle the first word of each one, you get rickrolled, so I had some fun with that. Alright, so some other things I want to cover. Did you have a question?
No, I just put my hand down.
Okay, so you have all the stuff on the left that we just explained. Some things on the right, last online. Some people recommend that you not message someone that hasn't been online in a month because there's a high turnover rate on these sites. I still do it anyway because why the fuck not? It takes 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But we're trying to convey that we're not on this site too often. So if you're always logging on to check your messages, that's bad. And if it says last online 5 seconds ago, every time someone logs on, then there's probably going to be an issue. So don't log on too much. Less is more.
I don't want to like completely like disagree with you, but like the truth is that no girl's actually looking at your profile like multiple times unless they like really like you. Like unless girls like really paying attention to your profile, she's not going to notice something like that. Because if she like looks at your profile and it's like you're online now, there's nothing wrong with someone being online right now. There's nothing wrong with them being on 5 minutes ago. It's only if she looks at it and she's like, oh, like he was on 5 minutes ago, and then she checks your profile again 3 hours later, oh, he was on 5 minutes ago, and there's like 3-4 times. You know what I mean? Like it's not really something you actually have to worry about, in my opinion. But the other thing I was gonna say is that my strategy with OkCupid being here, like I've only been here in San Francisco, and there's just girls everywhere. I filter through online now, or online in the last day. Like I don't even look at profiles if they haven't been on in the last month. Like you're right, it just takes a second, but the return rate is so much higher if they get the message when they're online. If it's clever, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, also about getting online, like for example, if you see someone like Saturday morning, you see they've been last time online like 10 p.m. Friday or like 10 p.m. Saturday,
Or
then
social
it's
time.
kind of
Yeah,
a
then it can
deal.
be bad, yeah.
So
If you're online at like 12 on a Saturday night,
Yeah.
they're not going to be thinking very highly of you.
Alright, that's actually a very good point. I found that.
Friday.
Yeah.
Do you have something to say too?
What?
Do you have something to say too?
Oh no, that's why I think I made that mistake for like 3 a.m. Friday nights. Saturday night.
Well, when you get back here, you get back from the bar like at 2, right? And then 3.
Not
you
really. I'm
could-
like playing COD.
I mean, they're probably going to assume you're drunk. Like, if you got back from the bar.
Oh, I don't care.
and
I'm
it's 3.
drunk on OkCupid.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how much I don't care.
Either way, like, you
I
either
guess
stayed in
let's-
until 3 or you're drunk.
Let's turn that around when the girl's looking at you at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
You can message them.
I don't care how popular she is.
That's not gonna
If she's hot, I'm gonna fuck her.
No, it's not
I'm not
a
even
point.
thinking any less of her.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Squid, just $5, you know. Increase
Plenty of
your
fish.
rank in magic every day.
Alright, height. One thing I noticed, and I also read, is that the average person on an online dating site is 3 inches taller than the average person in real life. You can say that tall people attend these dating sites more, or you can say that people are full of shit. I opt for the latter. So just be careful when you're putting your height, because I mean I'm 6 feet, but the average person is what, 5'9"? And if you're 5'9" and you put 5'9", you have a slight disadvantage. And body type, same thing. What's up? Body type, this is more for the girls. Whatever they say, add 20 pounds. Curvy usually means overweight. I've been pleasantly surprised before, and curvy actually meant curvy. She was fun. Anyway, just keep in mind, if they say average, they probably have a couple pounds. If they say thin, they're probably average. You know. Income. Same thing with height. The average person, I don't know, what was it, 40 a year?
48 in the national average.
Yeah. And then I think the average income on online dating site was 60 to 70.
Wow.
Which I'm also going to call
inflammation there.
Shit. So, I mean, if you're honest about your income, you're at a slight disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Do you put your income on there? Because I just don't put it on, yeah. That's what I would say. Because if you don't put it on there, then it's whatever they believe. It's however you carry yourself, like whatever. Like you act like you make, you know, $70,000 a year. They believe you make $70,000 a year. You know. Yeah.
I've also heard that leaving out your income is kind of like a girl leaving out her body type, and you're just like.
Yeah. Right.
But I mean, I don't want to attract gold-digging whores anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. It's about what you want, like.
And then, like, if you look, I mean, if you just search for profiles that have, like, you know, really high income, pretty much like 90% of them are like completely full of shit.
Yeah.
So actually, if you put your income in that bracket or something, people will just think that you're full of shit.
And
So,
most of the time they'll be correct.
yeah, not exactly.
What if there's a button that said kept?
Huh?
No?
What?
There's that, forget it. I said, what if there's a button that said kept? That means like you come from like a lot of money, you're like, you're freaking hair. Right.
Not on any side I'm used to it.
Your battery life is getting low. It's still green, but it's gonna go into red soon.
All right, we'll just keep going until it runs out of batteries,
Okay.
and the rest will be only for us.
There it is.
That's a good marketing approach, right? All right.
Wow.
Pictures. My first point is we want body pics, obviously. I mean, you've seen plenty of girls have fucking beautiful face, and then once you like zoom out, you're like, what the fuck? 4/3 pi r cubed. It's that bad. This nerd laughing.
He knows the truth.
All right.
Get it.
Yeah. Hopefully you have body pics. Number 2 is
With the without shirt.
Huh?
Without the shirt on.
Unless you're fucking enthalpy, was it? Then you can do without a shirt.
All right. Number 2 is we need multiple angles. I mean, everyone can look good from one angle. I mean, ideally, if you only have one picture or something, use your own discretion. You can take a gamble if you want, as I often have, and usually lost. All right. Beware if their face kind of like glows, if there's like a high contrast, because that means they're photoshopping something out. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The glow, the high contrast?
Yeah, yeah.
I have no examples right now. All right.
But doesn't that happen naturally if there's just like a big light next to you? Like when you use like
This is just oily as fuck.
like a webcam and you're next to a light source, your face is more glowing.
That's true.
Well, you can tell the difference between like
Natural.
a natural one and
Yeah.
the ones that use Photoshop.
Right. The background's all black or something. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, usually I add 10, 20 pounds, but there are exceptions. My first weight actually I was pleasantly surprised. Alright, here we're moving on to outer game, what to save. So, as I stated, you can try anything you want to stand out. I like role playing to initiate. It'll be like, hey, you seem fun. Let's go rob a bank together. Are you driving or are you shooting? Something like that.
So that's your opener. That's what you message her.
I have quite a few I go through. I'm not going to give you all of them because last time I did that,
People used it.
yeah, she came up
On
and
your friend.
whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
Yes. I was there.
Alright, so one of our old wings, Nat, his favorite is, are you ticklish? It was a quick question, are you ticklish? And you know, that works too. That worked really well for him. It's just something that works for you. I prefer roleplay, but whatever you want. I had another one that was, I like to shoot a Nerf gun at my computer screen and whoever lands on, I'll message. But it landed on a 90-year-old woman, so I'm messaging you instead. Because I highly recommend, actually, that all of you make a female profile. Don't make her a 10, make her like a 7 or an 8. And just fill in some random girl shit. Oh my god, I love the beach, XOXO, whatever. I love Twilight. And see what kind of people message you. Because most of them say, hi, my name is John, here's my number, call me by.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I've actually gotten someone in this room. Anyway. Just make a girl account so you know what not to say, because 95% of your messages are going to be exactly the same. So leave that shit out. And then you'll also hear some witty openers that you yourself could use, or you probably tweak it a little bit, but you get the point. There are different ways to message women. Some people like to go through profiles, read a few things that they like or they have in common, and message them saying, oh my god, I like this too. I don't like to do that. I have a few openers that I send to everyone regardless. So, one rule I have, because I like spamming so many people, is to never spend more than 30 seconds on one profile. Scroll down, if you like what she looks like, message her the same thing, message everyone. When you do cold approach, like at night, typically you want higher quality, and it doesn't matter how many you open, like for most people. Really value quality over quantity, but online I spam everybody that you want to fuck. Spam them all, just some generic shit, and you'll get results. If your profile is good and what you're saying is good. And just keep in mind, it's just like cold approach. It's not like, oh, well, if I message the same thing to everyone, send 20 or 30 a day, I'm running out of women to message. Well, there's a population boom, there's almost 4 billion women on the planet, just message to your heart's content, there will be new women.
That's true here. Just so you know, you had in like Kansas, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Here, that's totally true. But
yeah.
if you're in like Kansas, like you see the same girls online all the time. Like there's no variation. Like, just saying. No
One reason I love SoCal.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. No one's in Kansas though. So what?
How do you know?
Variety of reasons. Some like first experience. I've got friends that are like all over. Like, no, I didn't live in Kansas. Not.
I fucking live in Iowa.
There's plenty of places in like the Midwest. Like, yeah. There's
even like a city like Columbus or like Kansas City.
I mean that's gonna be like a little bit like that's not gonna be like too bad when you think about the population.
College
like compared
game
to
over
here,
there.
like if you ran out of girls here, you can start messing girls in LA. Like, which are still like probably an hour away, you know, which is still reasonable. There, it's like once you get out of like that little area, there's no one else. You have to be way more careful because like if you blow yourself out, like you blow yourself out. Like,
yeah, you have to be a lot. You have to play less offense when there's less targets, right?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, you can still message like 20 to 30 girls a day, but like in some places you do run the risk of actually running out. But I mean, it still take you a while.
It's like doing a day game like New York versus like some small city.
Exactly.
You gotta
Yeah.
be careful in small
Exactly.
city.
You do day game on a
Otherwise-
college campus, you're gonna run into the same girl
Yeah.
like pretty quickly.
If you're like on campus with like 1,500 people on call, you're not gonna do like just color projects 10 times a day. When you offer 2 of them, the whole campus is gonna know.
You can also play it off if you actually do end up messaging the same person twice. OkCupid tells you when you message them, but POF doesn't. So if you actually do end up messaging them twice, it's not the end of the world. I've gotten plenty. It's like, you already said that to me, and I'll be like, oh no, that was my evil twin. I'm still looking for him. Have you seen him? I mean, I'm trying to hunt him down. Shit like that. It's just evil twin, evil clone. No, my friend hacked my account. Whatever.
Wait, how'd you send it to them again if it tells you?
Well, OKC tells you. POF
Oh, I
doesn't.
was asking on POF. Okay. Gotcha.
What if you send a message the same girl but like in different?
Well, I mean, it clearly didn't work the first time, or you remember her, right? So if it didn't work the first time, I just harm in sending it again. Like she already rejected you. Like,
Well, I mean, there's also what's the harm in it?
Yeah.
Like, what's she gonna do? Call the cops on you?
yeah, and the other thing is, if she responds, it's like a little win. Like she's still giving you a chance to message her again. Like even with that, like it's better than nothing. Like you send it again, second time she doesn't respond, then you're like really fucked. Like
If
then,
you respond
then
first time,
it's not going down. Like.
Good input, guys. You two are the MVPs. Alright, stay in character. I mean, it's more for me if you guys are going like a lot of role playing, but stay in character. Basically, don't lose track of who you're supposed to be online. It's easy. Don't worry about it. I would ease off roleplay after the 3rd or 4th message. Don't get weird about it. Like, oh, let's go rob a bank. And then it turns to, are you shooting or driving, blah, blah, blah. Okay, where are you spending your half of the money? You're going to Europe? All right, I'm going to Hawaii. We can't hang out anymore, or something like that. And then just go normal. Don't keep on going from there. It just gets really weird. You seem like the creepy guy who can't have a normal conversation that way. All right, naturally, me and the rest of CC advocates natural game. I mean, you walk to a conversation, you don't know what you're gonna say, but you're just gonna be awesome.
Yep.
And because routines are kind of weird. Like canned conversation, only when you absolutely have to. I believe you should use more routines over the internet because your body language, your tonality, all of that stuff that you convey personally cannot go through text, the text that you type. So I would advocate a lot of routines until you get the number, in which case you can play things a little more naturally. Now, the goal of online is to get the number. So rush for it. Try to get it as soon as possible. I usually ask for a number by the 3rd or 4th message. And I think Hydro said that too. I said by the 3rd message, and then Hydro texted me saying, no, it's as soon as possible. If you can get it before that, that's great. Don't be stuck in the process. The only reason these websites are there is so you can get a number. That's it. Don't write her a long paragraph, and she'll write you a long paragraph, and you write a long one back. No, fuck that. Alright, so what do you guys say? Come on, what do you say? What?
Well, I was gonna say just on the last point. The only place I slightly disagree is you want to get the number as quickly as possible. But the one thing to keep in mind is that the communication is way different on OkCupid than it is via text. That it's okay on OkCupid to send her a wall of text, that you guys are having a legitimate intellectual discussion, and you can't do that over text. So sometimes if you're in the middle of a good conversation, the 2nd or 3rd message, and you think you're gonna get the number anyways, it might be okay to do that, or it's just something you to keep in mind, that once you choose to go to text, it's really short. It's 1-2 line, you're not gonna send her these long messages that you can get away with on OkCupid. So it's just something to think about.
Yeah. Especially if you're really eloquent with your words. One of my wings, all he does is read, and he just writes this long strand of poetry, and it's pretty. It's just.
I feel like I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Yeah.
I used to write like huge messages in like 3 or 4 paragraphs. Like, it didn't work. Like, once I started shortening down, much smaller, and it was much more efficient.
Same thing with openers when you go up to like girls. Not like, hey, I need your opinion on something, but really quick because I gotta go back to my friends soon. So I have a friend. He's dating this girl, but she's really jealous of this shoebox of pictures. I mean, I guess that shit could work, but that success is like this for me. Whereas if you just go up to her and say something short, hey, you're fine. What's your name? Like that opens up so much better than, and they gotta turn away. Oh, ask her a question like this.
Or I figure out a good approach is to find like some really tiny detail to your profile that everyone else would not, wouldn't notice. And then you send this like even just very short message. They spend like 1 minute or 2 minutes reading the profile, but you pick the smallest detail, you ask about it, and then like so wow, the guys like was really attention to my profile, and you don't really spend that much time either.
You like correct their grammar or something.
That's what I was gonna say. Is I probably send out. I mean, when I get on, which is maybe a couple times a week, like at the most, but when I get on, I probably send these 10, 15, maybe like 20 messages, but mine are all personalized. Like mine are all, but they're all short as well. That I read the entire profile, I find that just one thing, and usually I just ask a question, and like that's it. I just ask a question that just expands on something that they have in their profile. But it works both ways.
Yeah.
Like that's the way I go about it.
Whatever's working for you, I prefer to mass text, mass stat. But if what you're doing is working, which it sounds like it is,
well,
more power to you.
I had one good mass spam that was completely like situational. Just my friend was, it's one of the guys from like another board like in the area. He was like, hey, I'm going out with this girl I've been like sleeping with. We're gonna go hookah. You want to join us? And I was like, does she have a friend? He's like, no, like, you just want to come join us. Like, don't really want to. So I sent out a bunch of messages, like, all right, if I can get a date on OkCupid, and I sent out maybe 10 messages of just, do you hookah? If you do, you should come join us. If you don't, you should come watch me hookah. Like, live a little, like, why the fuck not? Or something like that. And I sent it out to like 10, like 15 girls. None of them came out with me that night, but like 4 or 5 of them responded and want to go out with me like after that. But that's the only one that I've done. And like, that was legit. Like, I didn't like make that up or like anything like that, so.
So, how many of your dates are actually hookah dates?
None. I was just asking that because my friend was actually going to hookah. Like, I don't take them to hookah, like...
Just pay.
Alright, where was I? Okay, so...
I want to legitimately pick up a stripper.
There's certain things you can say to try to get a phone number. I learned either you're having a conversation with her and then you go like, okay, I gotta go right now, so let's text. Or, I don't go on the site often, so let's text. But I prefer not to say, what's your number? Or can I have your number? Especially not, can I have your number? Because a good salesperson knows not to ask yes or no questions.
Or let's talk like a normal people. What's your number?
Yeah. I mean, I don't...
let's talk like normal people over the phone. Or
Do you put your number in that message?
No.
I do. Just throwing that out there.
So you never give it out first?
I have when... You were there.
Something you might want to try this might actually help you is I threw out my number like pretty often. It's a sales tactic. Like I do sales as well. It's like assuming the sale. It's just you sit there and you say like, hey, I gotta go. Here's my number. Text me, and then you give her the number. Not like, hey, I gotta go. What's your number? Just hey, I gotta go. Here's my number. And honestly, I would say less than 25% of them actually send me a text. But it doesn't end the conversation. I can give them the number and then I can just message them after and then they give me the number. But it's just something that I go for. Like, but some of the time they will text you, and when they do, it's usually pretty warm. Like it usually means they're down. Like, so. I don't do it every time. I don't do it every time. It's not like a strategy I normally do. I'm saying it's like it's okay to do on occasion. Like sometimes I'll throw it out there.
Yeah. My female profile, I see a lot of guys give out the number, and it's just automatically turns me off. So that's my personal preference. No, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, once I see a number, I'm like, oh my god, really?
No, but I'm not saying first message here. I'm not saying. I'm saying like 3-4 messages in. I'm just saying you don't always have to get their number. Like if the girl likes you and you've been chatting with her and like you can tell there's a connection there, you can just say like, hey, like, look, I'm going out of town for the weekend. I don't have, like, the app. Like, for me, I actually don't. Like, my phone's fucked up, so I don't have the app. And so I'm just like, hey, like, I'm going out of town for the weekend. You know, if you want to hit me up, here's my number. You know, and that's it. But the whole thing is that if she doesn't hit me up over the weekend, I can come back and just be like, hey, how was your weekend? And I just completely ignore the fact that I asked, or that I gave her my number and she didn't text me. You know, like.
So, would you have the app if nothing was wrong with your phone?
I had it before. But I don't know if I would have it again. Like I don't know if I'd check messages on there. Like I just use it like when I was taking a shit and bored. Like that's what apps are on your phone for.
I don't want the app because I'm trying to convey I don't want to send very often. And when you send a message with the app, it tells you send through the OkCupid app.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of kills my character, the character I'm trying to go for. But if it works for you, that's fine.
Well, no, I don't have the app, so like I don't have to worry. Right. Like I never have to worry about that.
Yeah, I personally would not install the app. They would be on a smartphone.
Well, I would check it maybe.
Delete it
use it
now.
to check, like use it to like check, but just don't send messages from there. You can always do that.
Yeah.
Because then you know if a girl like hits you up or whatever. Like.
I've also logged on prior to a date because I forgot to check her profile.
Yeah.
So like I see her right there, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember
I cannot talk about this, but I can talk about this. All right.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Who here thinks that women would be less inclined to talk to them based on their race?
Damn straight.
Repeat it?
Sure, yeah.
Who thinks that that women are less likely to talk to you because of your race?
Yes. Especially for online.
Wow.
Oh, no, totally true.
I don't care.
Alright.
It really
you can
depends
still
who
get
you're going
success.
for, though. It just depends who you're going for. Like, Asian guys probably don't have too much trouble with Asian girls. Like,
yeah, they do.
Well, I mean,
well, the thing is,
let's show
Asian girls are just
the table.
hard in general.
Correlation between, you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, it might be hard in general. I'm just saying, like, it's probably easier for you to like get responses out of Asian
non-Asians.
No, out of Asians. I think you'd have an easier time getting responses out of Asians.
I'm sure about that. It
Sean,
depends.
so anytime I'm going to get cut off.
Pretty soon.
Alright.
I feel like Asian girls
It's fine.
okay with
Once it
dating
comes off, it's fine
non-Asians
because
are much harder
I mean, there's nothing you can do
as
about
an
it.
Asian person. But if it's just an Asian girl, it's only an Asian, then of
just helps
course.
to look at them and, you know,
That's a good point. There are some
show
Asian girls that are just like
They don't give a shit. If Asian girls don't care, then it's harder as an Asian.
Yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Yeah, actually, that's a very good point.
Yeah.
So, of the girls that you do get, what is the ethnicity you get the most?
I mean, to be honest, like I got out of a relationship like 2 weeks ago. Like I've only, well, I mean, I've been hitting up girls like for a while on there. Like I haven't like gone like.
While you were in a relationship.
Well, no, but for two weeks now, I have multiple like dates. I slept with one girl. Like she was Asian, which is first time for me.
Oriental Asian?
Well, she's actually Tahitian. She looked Asian.
Okay.
I don't know. I hit up white girls though, and I've gotten really good responses from white girls, but that takes effort. Like I've got to chase them.
Right.
White girls don't like me.
So what's the answer to that?
They hate colors.
It does affect it?
Hate colors.
Well, there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about your race right now. Unless you're Michael Jackson.
Wait a minute. Really?
I don't think there's anything wrong with Mexicans. Seriously. I mean...
There it is.
You're Mexican?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
feel like
it's
Filipino
me,
is the
this
catch-all.
guy, and this guy, and I guess this guy and this guy, that have shit to worry about.
Well, but it's not,
No,
again, like,
I've had
it's
success.
not anything to worry about.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
it's like what you just said. Like,
there's nothing to do about it.
literally like absolutely nothing you can do. If you see a girl that you like, you send her a message. Like, it's not like if you see a white girl, you're gonna be like, oh my god, I'm Asian, I can't message her. I mean, in that case,
She's not
just
gonna
like,
like me.
in that case, just filter out all the white girls on the site. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
nothing.
just send her a message, and if
Yeah.
it works, it works. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, maybe she doesn't like Asian people. Who cares?
I've seen white guys who have a lot of trouble like with white girls. Like some of my buddies are white guys, they have the same trouble.
I think
But
that's
are
probably
they
due
better
to
with
lack of
other
doing that,
races?
because white
They do
people,
well
white
with
guys
Asian
are
Like white
are
guys
really
do
favorites.
really well with Asian girls.
Bastards.
Well, let's see this in.
Seriously, right?
Yeah.
Fuck you, Danny. Fuck you.
How you doing?
Alright, so basically,
Are we going to
you can't let your disadvantages cripple you. I mean, if you have disadvantage, fight harder. I mean, that's all I can say about it. Most of my girls, I think 2/3 to 3/4 are all white, so, I mean. Anyway.
Also, keep in mind that the stereotype is white guys. So think about, at least for like Asian guys,